This is part 2, continuing on from my earlier video. In all honesty, much like my first video, I doubt this video will reach out to many in time, and also doubt the effectiveness of what I have to say. Nonetheless, I will speak my mind, and once again, please remember that these are merely my personal perspectives on things, and I do not seek agreeing nods or disapproving head shaking. The PAP, as the ruling party of the Singapore government and the nation, have in the past few decades shown their capability in bringing this speck of a nation to international positive prominence. We are undoubtedly a richer nation as a whole, a cleaner nation, a safer nation, and a healthier nation. You cannot deny the reality of things. Yes, having been to many rallies, I have heard repeated times on how the upgrading projects were conducted. Now, frankly, I believe the citizens do not need verbal reminders of such things. They see it happen around them all the time. No doubt the reminders help because, while something that happened recently might be fresh in their minds, things that may have occurred 3 or 4 years back may not. That said, the populace still sees and feels. By providing that constant reminder, the opposing parties are given ammunition. Now, my 2 cents worth focus more on informing and sharing with us why we should vote for you. Telling us some of your plans might help. I'm 27 this year, and back home in Hong Kong, I fall under the Ba Zap Hao generation. It basically means Ba Si Hou in Mandarin and after 80 in English. As a part of the generation born after 1980, Singaporean youth, not all, but it seems like many, are born into a life of relative luxury, comfort, and safety. Yes, you may disagree with me because there are indeed many unfortunate cases. I agree. Yes, you may disagree with me because you think you have problems. I agree. Then let me tell you this. Your problems are not even close to those faced by billions more all around the world. Think of true poverty. Think of true disparity. Think of true crisis. And maybe then you will be able to see a tad clearer on exactly how lucky you are. Adding on to all that, my generation enjoys and suffers at the same time the effective attractiveness of soft power. Now you flick on your TV right now, and assuming you're watching an English channel, there is a 95% chance you'll be watching an American production. Head on to the nearest cinema and you will most probably see an American production again. Turn on the radio and you will most probably hear American music. What my generation is watching or listening to are programs and productions made by people who live, first of all, very far away, and secondly, a life very different from ours. Different cultures, different perspectives, different values, and we are very slowly absorbing it in daily. Now again, in Cantonese, we call it Tim Yin Mat Fa, meaning the slow trickle of influence that results in a big impact after an extended period of time. Similar to the saying, 近朱者赤,近墨者黑, our peers and companionships affect the way we behave, and whatever it is that is influencing us will mold us into their likes. Now this is not to say that American or foreign influences are wrong or bad. We just need to learn how to balance ourselves. Now I know so many of my China friends who mock their Ang Mo Pai friends, and equally as many Ang Mo Pai friends who mock their China friends. It is truly pathetic to see and hear all this, and it just irks me to know that while there may not be animosity involved, there is a high level of social segregation. We need to learn how to strike a balance with ourselves and the influencing factors around us. Anyone who leans too far down one side is bound to become his or her own version of 井底之蛙, or the frog in the well. Now, I've had the opportunity to have good and cordial discussions with many friends of ages ranging from the early teens to the late 50s in the past 2 weeks, and of course the main topic being the upcoming general elections. While my sample of conversations do not in any way represent the whole society, it is still disheartening to hear the varying opinions. The trend, it seems, does not separate itself between men and women, nor the richer or the poorer. The trend seems to be between the older and the younger. The post-1980s generation, my generation, seem to be engrossed with petty issues and easily swayed by grandiose sweet talk. The older the people are in general, the more understanding and supportive they seem to be toward the PAP. The younger the people are in general, the more sympathetic they seem toward the opposition. Now, I am not the smartest person in the world, but I am most certainly not the least informed. To my fellow friends of the same generation, tell me what you have suffered and sacrificed that has helped make this nation the nation that it is today. We have fought no wars. We have suffered no acts of God like earthquakes and tsunamis. We have not seen riots. We have no racial clashes, no foreign invasions. What we have seen, or to most who are sadly but truly oblivious to the world should have seen, are problems such as medical pandemics like H1N1 and SARS, financial crises such as that of the damn Soros back in 97-98, the subprime meltdown of 07, etc. My dear friends of the same generation, in comparison to your father and your mother, we have seen absolutely nothing. We have thus experienced absolutely nothing. Unfortunate medical circumstances and accidents aside, we have endured very little hardship. Do not tell me how expensive the fucking ERP is. Do not tell me how squeezy the damn MRT trains are. Do not tell me how foreign talents are taking your freaking jobs, and do not tell me how hard and tough it is to serve in national service. Those are truly minor issues that you can solve with hard work and your own two hands. No doubt, many business owners need to be whipped by higher authority to help the workers and employees. So bring your problems and issues to the people who can help you. A change in government will not yield you as effective and efficient results as an incumbent government who knows the ropes like the back of their own hands. To the opposition, I have to say that there are those among you I respect. Some of you make very good sense and logic, and truly offer pointers that the next cabinet and parliament can learn and improve from. But like I said, I respect merely some of you. To the PAP, there are some among you who I do not agree with, let alone sometimes understand. As the larger party, there should be more talents that can be pulled in to create a more meaningful team. Again, let me reiterate that I'm not trying to agree or disagree with anything in particular, but I'm merely pointing out my personal opinion on things, so hold me no grudges. In my personal and humble opinion, I think the opposition parties need to reconsider many of their claims and perspectives. You wagging your finger at the present government over things you do not understand will result in confusion among those who listen. While there is always a chance that you may know how to run certain political and civil machineries, do not for a second fuck up the hard work the majority of the nation has put in and sacrificed for. Like I have said in my earlier video, a small boat like ours will not require jumping to rock. A damn shift of the butt will suffice. You have among yourselves, all of you as a whole, a little girl who claims that she has never met her MP in 24 years. Come on, are you expecting 80-odd men and women to go to all the hundreds of thousands of houses every few weeks? If you have a problem, go to them and they will be there to hear you out. Spoiled brat. You also have among yourselves those who cannot stand straight. How dare you declare a better territory if you want? Will you live long enough? Inability to stand straight garners very little sympathy. What it garners are unfortunate and snide remarks and questions as to whether you are capable to lead. Now I will end here, and we'll try to work on part 3 of the video. And like before, please spare a minute to think. Look yourself in the mirror, alright? And ask yourself, what is it that you truly, truly want? Thank you.